So now what I'll do, so we have to know like how to call the execute query method. Now I so what method we have to be used now? Execute method. I'll show you like how to use this, how to call this execute method and how we have to be used in our JDBC program. So I'll explain this. I'll execute and let's start this Eclipse. Now I'm writing the program code for you. Our workspace is ADB Java, Advanced Java. Click on the launch. Why it is not getting? Okay, it's still getting open. Yeah. So we have to be create our new project. Okay, so click on this file, new Java project, and so what is the name you will give for this one? JDBC 08. Right. JDBC 08. I don't want to get it update, so just close it and click on finish. Okay, so it is successfully created and you can see the module info I don't want, so you can delete this one. It is clear, right? So you can also tick mark there. Then I'll go to the employees to see just what I have to employee details right in the workbench. So okay, so first what I will do, I have successfully created this JDBC 08 project. This is for every program we are creating a new project. You can use the same as well, but to avoid the confusion and to make it clear for us, I'm taking this separate thing, JDBC 08. So for this one, you have to be create right click, click on new, then click on this class. What is my package name? I want to give the package name as anything you can give. Like last time I have given the package name as com dot t Vanitha JDBC and okay, so this is my package name and the name I will give as, this is our callable statement, right? So for that one I will give the name as callable statement or example of the CSTMT. I will give the CSTMT example. It would be easier to memorize it. It is, so click on the main method, click on finish. Okay, so it is already comes with the main method. Now what I will do, I will go back to the previous JDBC project and I'll copy the source. I'll copy, open this insert image, right? So I will copy this URL, username and password till here. This is till this is the prepare statement, right? Now we are using the callable statement till here. I can copy and I'll paste it in my this program. This is CSTMT callable statement. So for this one, I will mention as a callable statement. Callable CSTMT callable. Take the suggestions which shows callable statement CSTMT, which is initially done. CS space is not coming. Right. So after this one, what I have to use, I have to use the try catch block, right? Till here, I'm using the try. There is a lot of space, which I don't want. Okay, so try. So con this is equal to driver manager dot get connection third one. So here it is username, password, and URL username and password, right? Okay, then here catch block. The catch block exception. Exception. What is this variable ex? And here ex dot print status. We already know this, so just I'll make it as fast and try to explain the finally block now. Finally, in the finally block again we have to be use the try and catch block. Try, which is nothing but if if cst empty not equal to null. If cst empty not equal to null, then cstm close the cstmt cstmt dot close empty dot. Yeah, I got it here. cst. Now if otherwise I'll increase this so it would be maximize and it would be clear for us. Okay, so what is here now? If connection not equal to null, if connection con not equal to null, then what I will do, I'll close the connection. I'll close con dot c close method. Here it is. Okay, now again I have to be mention the catch block connection close, and here catch. What is this exception? E dot print stack trace. Yeah, finally we have, this is the common thing, but we have to be use it in our previous program as well, and then now we are using the same thing again here, right? So this is like easy to, if you know these steps, then it would be easier for us to understand and remember it, because every time we use the same thing, right? So here it is, I'll give some gap here so it would be easy, clearly understandable. So now I have to be, what I have to do, I have to be write my query. Okay, so I'll go to my employee details to see just what I have. Two employee details are there, right? So now which method I need to call? I need to call the execute method. So that's don't call the execute update method or execute query method. So result it cap result sorry. So result is captured into the output parameter, and index is 1. Now read the output parameter, so we have to be mention it here. First let me write our string query. Okay, so let me just write it here. Our string is string query. What is the query? Okay. Query, I have to be write it here. I just wrote in our document, right? So the same query, that query, I have to be write it here. Where is this Eclipse? Okay, so here in the double quotes, open the curly braces. Here I need to be mention the first input parameter, which is nothing but the placeholder which we have discussed, and call what I have to call. Okay, I guess sometimes shift doesn't work. Okay, so we'll call the experience of the employee. The table, my table name is experience. Experience of the employee. Experience employee. Okay, experience of employee, which is output parameter is nothing but the placeholder. Here I have to be close with the flower braces, then give this space. It would be easy. Now close with the colon. Right. So this is our query. Now what I will do is cstmt is equal to call the query prepare. We have to be use the prepare call method, right? So cstmt, what is this? Cstmt is equal to con dot prepare. Right, so prepare which one? Query method. Prepare call method in query variable. So this is the thing that we have to be used. Now we have to be use the register out parameter method. So for this again I have to be go with the cstmt. We are using the callable statement, and the object is nothing but the cstmt dot register. Register which one? Register out parameter. Out, still not getting. Register spelling, all spelling is wrong, so it will give the suggestions. Register register, register out parameter. Okay, so what is this first parameter is nothing but the index, which is nothing but 1, and the second parameter is nothing but what is the second type. Which type? Like we have already discussed double, right? The experience always comes with the double, 4.5 years or 3.5 years, like that. So you have to be mentioned here type type dot double Vivo. Yes, it comes here. So it is always in the double. Now we have to be set the integer type. Okay, so the second one, experience, or so let me just write it here. Cstmt, my object is cstmt dot set integer type. Set int, first parameter is nothing but 2, the second row is which is nothing but the 2, and what I have given, let me check this. If you can keep it, or you can, I want to see like what is the my employee table, and what are the columns are there, how many rows are there, and the employee number. So for that, select which table? Emp table, right? Which table I have? Emp. Start from Emp table. So execute it. So what is this? I have two columns, which is first employee number is 7689 and second one is 7789. Okay, so first employee name is Arvind and the salary is 4,000. I'll give always less salary to him. Okay, so hire date is 2016, like anything you can take it. So we have take the 2016 and second one is 7789 and name is Sam and the salary is 8,000. So what is the hire date? 2015, right? So we have two things and so I have to be use it first 7689. Employee number is 7689. Here you can see first employee number 7689. So let me go to my Eclipse. Where is my Eclipse? Here it is. Here. What was it? 7689. Okay. 7689 and now I have to use the execute method. Cstmt object dot execute method. Execute method, which is it will execute now. Now I have to be set the second one. So we have already used the like cstmt for the get double method. Now for the try block, when we are using, we have to be must and should use the finally block as well. Okay, so this is the thing for every program, it's the same. Like now what I will do, I have already used the execute method and here let me just go this 7689. So I'll go to the code and change it. Now I have already changed it. So for this we got let me see here how much we will get. First I want to see the one thing here. It is all set and now I guess we have ready to execute this program, but before that I have to be mention the double, get the double value, right? Experience. So I just want to write this statement. Okay, this employee has this many years of experience. For that let me just quickly write double, which is nothing but I'll give the some variable Arvin. Yeah, okay, right. Anything like you can use k or any variable, so it seems to be first alphabet letter, it easy to use. Okay, so cstmt object cstmt dot get double, so it is always in the double type, right? So get double, get, and what is this first row, right? It is a first row, so here I can use the parameter 1, close with column, and then now I just want to write the simple statement for this system.out.println. In this I'll mention, okay, this employee has this much experience, like that. Okay, experience, we have to be going to calculate like Arvind has how many years of experience. So for that I'm writing the experience. Suppose if he has 8 years of experience or 7 years of experience, 7.5 years, so it will show. So for that purpose I will write experience of, what is this, 7689. 7689, the ID, employee ID, it is a Arvind's employee ID in years. How many years, like that. So how many years I have to be mentioned. What is my variable A, right? So now it is, everything is set. So it will give the statement. Okay, this employee 7689 whose name is Arvind and YEARS. Yes. So this employee Arvind has this many years of experience, like that it will show. For that purpose I use this statement. Now let me go and execute the program. For that, first what I will do, I'll go to the employee details to see, like I have the two employees, right? First I'll set as the 7689. Now which method I need to call? Execute method, right? So you see this our, just go to here, our workbench. We have already executed our function, right? Here you can see that we have already discussed this. Now what I will do, I have copy pasted. Now I will execute my Java program. We will get the correct answer, and hopefully we will get it. So let me go to my Java program, and I will try to execute it. Just see the code. If anything is missing, uh, let's try to. We have the try block. In the try block, like first one, the experience conduct prepare query, and 7689. This is nothing but the first row is everything is clear. Get double first experience, first employee, which is one employee number one, and catch exception. Everything seems to be clear. Now just execute. How? Right click and so right click and click on run as Java application. So what it is showing, experience of 7689. I would have mentioned experience of Arvind 7689 in years, but no problem. So Arvind has how many years of experience? 8 years 3 months. Okay, so 8 years something, right? 3 months, like that. So what are the changes I made in the current date into the TD, which is nothing but the present date, where I'm storing it into the dual. You can see in the workbench, here it is. Okay, so how to calculate the difference between today's date and the joining date? Today's date and joining date. This is date diff is equal to slash 365. So this is the thing that we have to be use this query. So I made the changes td variable, which is nothing but the date diff td comma jd, right? So we have another employee cell. Okay, so first employee is nothing but Arvind, which he joined here in the year of 2016, right? And Sam joined in the year of 2015. So the employee number is 77789. I'll go to my code and change the employee number here. I'll go to my code. Second employee is Sam, right? And what is this? Uh, what is the employee number? I forgot. 77789. I'll mention here 777789, and here 778. I'll write the name. Experience of Sam. Employee number is 7789 and years of experience. Okay, so I want to confirm it's working or not. So let me run this program. So we have to get 2015. For 2016, how much years of experience I got? 8 years 3 months, right? And the second employee is Sam. And for that, how many years of experience he joined in 2015? 2015 means 9 years I have to get. 9 years of experience I have to be get. So Arvind joined in 2015. and Sam joined in, no, Arvind joined in 2016 and Sam joined in 2006, 2015. So our code is, let me just, so this is, I made the changes, and now I'll execute the program run as Java application. I would have said 9 years, 9 years, 4 months. Okay, so Sam joined in 2015, and the years of experience he is holding 9 years, 9 years, 4 months. Okay, so ignore this, like 9 years, 4 months. This is the thing, double value. If I take the integer time, then it would have shown only 9 years. 4 months it doesn't show. So that's the reason why we have to take. And so our code is working absolutely fine. I hope this try block is clear, right? So let me just explain this in experience. What is the dual? So dual is nothing but the dummy table. Okay, so dummy table available in all the database, which is nothing but dynamic user allocation. Okay, so dummy table is used in queries. It's clear, right? Calling the registering out parameter and executing the parameter index, and printing the out our so you have understood, right? Input parameter and output parameter. So this placeholder is nothing but the input, and this placeholder is nothing but the output parameter, and printing the how we have get our experience in our JDBC program. Okay, so Arvind has 8 years, 3 months experience, and Sam has 9 years, 4 months of experience. I hope it's clear till now. Okay, so what we have discussed so far is like how to create the function, calling the function. I told the procedure. Okay, so procedure can also be there in the database. As I told you, the procedure will do a task. Okay, it will perform a task, but it doesn't return a value. But function returns the single value. Okay, function returns what? It returns the single value. In function, return statement is mandatory. Okay, here you can see in the function, what is this? Return statement is mandatory. Okay, in the function code, last thing is return single value. Experience, what is the experience that we will get? It is nothing but the single value. But what about the procedure? It doesn't return the value. Okay, so once the procedure is executed, the control will be sent back to the Java program. Suppose Java program calling the procedure, what will happen? Once the procedure is executed, the control will be returned back to the Java program. So value, it's not returned. Okay, so procedure does not return any value. We agree. Okay, but procedure can store the valuables. Procedure can, what? Java program procedure can stores the years of experience, which is nothing but the value. Procedure store value, right? See, the procedure is also doing the same task. Function doing the same task, but function returns the output, which is nothing but it returns the single value, 8 years or 7 years, like that. Coming to the procedure, it doesn't return any value, it simply execute it, right? And return the control back to the Java program. In the Java program only we will come to know, okay, this Arvind has how many years of experience? 8 years. And Sam holding how many years of experience? Which is nothing, it controls that. In Java program, we see the output where we have to be mention it in the our workbench function program, right? So when we are creating the procedure, we can create out the variables in the procedure. So they are called the out parameters. They are called the out parameters. Here you can see this is the out parameters. Okay. So it looks like it is confusion. Once you practice twice or thrice, so it would be easier. Okay, so what procedure will do? Execute. Suppose the procedure stored in the values into the variables, then what can you do in the program? You can read the value of the out variable. Okay, so you can see this value of the variable. Okay, so when you are creating the procedure, you can use the three types of procedure. Okay, so when you are creating the procedure, you have to be use the three types of procedure. So first one is in parameter, it will accept all the inputs, and second one is out parameter, which is nothing but which which will store the result. Okay, and does not return the result. It can only store out parameter. Out parameter here. This is the out parameter. What it will do? It will only store. It will only stores. Okay, and third one third one what it will do, input parameter means it will accept the input and also output both. This is the output parameter and input parameter, so it will accept both, means same parameter will take the input. We have only in parameters, so third one is in parameters. I'll write it, no problem. In for make for making is clear understanding, I'll write it. Okay, so in function creation we can in parameter, then they will take the input and returns the single value. In function creation we have only in parameter called parameter mode, but in procedure parameter can be in or out. Okay, and in out, so we can call it as a in out. So let me just write it here. Only explaining is doesn't make you to understand it clearly. Let me just write it. I will take it as okay, this in function it doesn't gives any color. Okay, so in function creation what we have discussed just now, in function creation the parameter, the the parameter of a function must be off mode, which is nothing but in, right? And the default mode of a parameter is in. The the default mode of a parameter is in, right? And the procedure creation, let me just write these three types of the procedure creation. In procedure creation, the parameter, okay, of a procedure can be how many types? Three types. Parameters of a procedure can be three types. Procedure can be how many types? Procedures can be three types, right? First one is nothing but off mode. Off mode parameter, which is in, only in. Okay, input value takes the only input. It takes only input. In means which takes only input. And the second one is off mode out parameter. Off mode out, which what it will do, it stores only the results. Out, or what it will do, it stores only the results. Let me just write it here. Or it will take only input. It takes only input. It takes only input. And what it will do, it stores the it stores the result. It will store only the result of mode out or OR. And the third one is nothing but, what is the third one? Off mode in out. We have three types, right? Off mode. First one is in, and the second one is out, and third one is in out. Third one is in out. What it will do? It will both stores result both in and out parameters. Both in and out parameters. Okay. Okay, so it third one we are using. So it holds both in and out parameters. So we will try to create the procedure. Okay, in our next class, I have given an example of the function, and we will write the JDBC program. Okay, so to call the procedure, and we will discuss the doubts. Okay, so to create a procedure in MySQL, once it created, then we have to be write our JDBC code, JDBC code to call the procedure and print the output. So what the experience of the employee, what is the our output? So some first employee got holding this many years of experience, like 8 years 4 months, and the second employee, Sam, is holding like how many years? Based on the employee number we come to know. Okay, based on the joining date and the current date we have to be calculate, and for that we are using some query. uh, like this is, we are calculating the difference between, so this is the formula that we are using to get the experience. Okay, so we have seen our output, how many years of experience holding the particular employee. So we have only two employees, Alvin and Sam. So how many years of experience they are holding, we have discussed. Now today what we have discussed everything in the callable statement, procedures and functions. Tomorrow I'll tell you like what is the transaction management in JDBC. In the next class we are going to be discuss about the transaction management in JDBC. Transaction management in JDBC. So what is the callable result sets? Okay, so we will discuss the result sets, some important things. I will cover all these things, transaction management and result set in the next class. So thank you all.